It's late summer, 48 BC. Julius Caesar is trapped in the royal palace of Alexandria by an Egyptian army. He orders his troops to set fire to the ships in the harbor to break the siege. The flames spread from the burning ships to the wooden warehouses along the docks. From the warehouses, they spread to the Great Library of Alexandria. In a single night, the largest concentration of human knowledge ever assembled in the ancient world burned. Today, we walk through exactly what the Library of Alexandria contained, what was actually lost in that night and in the centuries of destruction that followed, and how much of human wisdom we have permanently forgotten. First, what the library actually was. The Library of Alexandria was founded by Ptolemy I around 290 BC, shortly after the death of Alexander the Great. It was attached to the Mouseion of Alexandria, a research institute funded by the Ptolemaic dynasty. At its peak, the library is estimated to have contained between 400,000 and 700,000 papyrus scrolls. Each scroll represented what would be approximately one chapter of a modern book. The collection was equivalent to roughly 100,000 modern volumes. The Ptolemies acquired scrolls aggressively. Every ship docking at Alexandria was searched, and any scrolls aboard were copied. The originals were kept for the library, and copies returned to the owners. Now, what was lost? Aristotle wrote a complete second book of the Poetics on comedy. The only ancient reference to its existence is a brief mention by a later commentator. It almost certainly perished in Alexandria. Sophocles wrote at least 120 plays. Only 7 complete texts survive. The other 113 are lost. Eratosthenes of Cyrene calculated the circumference of the Earth in 240 BC to within 2% of the modern measurement. His complete works on geography and mathematics are lost. Hipparchus of Nicaea catalogued 1,080 stars and discovered the precession of the equinoxes. His complete works are also lost. Now the truth about how it was destroyed. The popular story is that Julius Caesar burned the library to the ground in 48 BC. The reality is more complicated and worse. Caesar's fire in 48 BC almost certainly destroyed a major warehouse of scrolls and possibly damaged the main library. But the library survived in some form. In 273 AD, the Roman Emperor Aurelian's troops sacked the palace district of Alexandria during a civil war. The main library complex was destroyed. In 391 AD, Theophilus, the Christian patriarch of Alexandria, ordered the destruction of the Temple of Serapis. The temple contained the daughter library of Alexandria. It was demolished. By the 7th century AD, when Arab armies took Alexandria, the libraries had already been destroyed for centuries. The famous story of the Caliph Omar ordering them burned is almost certainly later legend. The library was not lost in a single fire. It was lost over 4 centuries through war, neglect, religious violence, and the slow death of the Ptolemaic patronage that funded it. Now, what archaeology has actually recovered. The Oxyrhynchus papyri, discovered in a trash dump in Egypt between 1896 and 1907, contain over 500,000 fragments of ancient Greek text, including previously unknown works of Sappho, Sophocles, and Euripides. These fragments do not begin to replace what was lost, but they prove that the works existed, that what we are missing is real. 2,072 years after Caesar set fire to the ships in Alexandria harbor, we are still discovering what we lost. We may never finish counting,